Jane Fonda began her career in the early 1960s, quickly capturing attention with her debut in Tall Story, 1960, followed by roles that positioned her as both a sex symbol and a serious actress. During the 1970s, she reached critical acclaim with Clute, 1971, for which she won her first Academy Award. In 1978, she received her second Oscar for Coming Home, a powerful performance as the wife of a disabled Vietnam veteran. The decade also saw her rise as a vocal political activist, particularly against the Vietnam War, which made headlines worldwide. In the 1980s, Fonda reinvented herself again with On Golden Pond, 1981, co-starring with her father, Henry Fonda. She also sparked a fitness revolution with her Jane Fonda workout videos, becoming a pop culture phenomenon. The 1990s marked a retreat from acting, as she focused on philanthropy and personal life after marrying Ted Turner. The 1990s marked a retreat from acting, as she focused on philanthropy and personal life after marrying Ted Turner. She continued her activism, notably in climate protests, often being arrested for civil disobedience. Now in her 80s, Fonda remains an icon of strength, never afraid to speak her truth or stand her ground. From rebellious starlet to graceful legend, Jane Fonda's journey is a masterclass in reinvention. Jamie Lee Curtis burst onto the scene with Halloween in 1978, becoming the ultimate scream queen. Her role as Laurie Strode defined horror for a generation and launched her into stardom. In 1983, Jamie Lee Curtis starred in Trading Places, a sharp-witted comedy alongside Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. Her role as Ophelia showed her comic range and sensual charisma, earning her a BAFTA Award for Best Supporting Actress. In the 1980s, she proved her comedy chops in Trading Places and A Fish Called Wanda. In the 1990s, she shone in True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, earning a Golden Globe. She continued acting through the 2000s while becoming an acclaimed children's author. In 2018, she reprised her Halloween role, reuniting with fans across decades. Her biggest triumph came in 2022 with Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. The role earned her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 2023. Known for her honesty and authenticity, Curtis is a role model on and off screen. Jamie Lee Curtis remains fierce, funny, and completely unforgettable. Melanie Griffith made her debut in the 1970s, catching attention with Night Moves and The Drowning Pool. In the 1980s, she gained fame for her provocative roles and fearless performances. In 1984, Griffith captivated audiences in Brian De Palma's Body Double, playing a mysterious adult film actress. Her breakout came in Working Girl 1988, earning her a Golden Globe and an Oscar nomination. The 1990s saw her star in Pacific Heights and Milk Money, with mixed success. Known for her raspy voice and screen presence, she brought vulnerability and strength to every role. Her personal life often made headlines, from her marriages to Don Johnson and Antonio Banderas. In the 2000s, she faced personal challenges, including substance recovery and fewer roles. She made occasional TV appearances, including Raising Hope and on Broadway in Chicago. Griffith remained active in charity work, especially for children and domestic violence survivors. In 1999, Melanie Griffith took on the bold and eccentric role of Lucille in Crazy in Alabama, directed by then-husband Antonio Banderas. Though the film received mixed reviews, Griffith's performance stood out for its quirky charm and emotional depth, cementing her as a risk-taking actress. In recent years, she has focused on family, supporting daughter Dakota Johnson's career. Melanie never stopped fighting for her place, despite the ups and downs of fame. Melanie Griffith remains an icon of 70s cinema and a survivor in Hollywood's toughest game. Cher began as a pop star in the 1960s, but the 1970s revealed her acting potential. Her television variety show with Sonny Bono made her a cultural icon. In the 1980s, she stunned critics with her performances in Silkwood and Mask. She won the Best Actress Oscar for Moonstruck in 1988. Always reinventing herself, she ruled music charts and fashion runways with equal dominance. The 1990s saw hits like Believe, breaking records with her use of auto-tune. Her personal life remained high-profile, especially her support of LGBTQ+ causes. Cher also became a social media powerhouse, unfiltered and sharp-witted. In 2000s and 2010s, she toured extensively and appeared in films like Burlesque and Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Her voice, presence, and image remained instantly recognizable across 6 decades. She faced health issues, but never left the stage or the headlines. Cher is more than a performer, she's a brand, a force of nature. Cher shared a deep bond with her mother, Georgia Holt. Both performers, both fighters. Their relationship shaped Cher's resilience and artistry, remaining a source of strength throughout her life. In her 70s, she remains bold, rebellious, and eternally glamorous. Cher taught us that age is irrelevant, and legends never retire. Sofia Loren emerged in the 1950s and 60s, but the 1970s confirmed her as Italy's greatest screen diva. She won the Academy Award for Two Women in 1962, becoming the first to do so for a foreign language role. In the 1970s, she worked with international directors in films like A Special Day and The Cassandra Crossing. In The Voyage, Sofia Loren plays a woman torn between love and duty, opposite Richard Burton. Her performance is quietly powerful, embodying emotional restraint and elegance. In A Special Day, Sofia Loren starred alongside Marcello Mastroianni in a deeply moving drama set during fascist Italy. Her portrayal of a repressed housewife revealed a new depth and vulnerability in her acting. The film received critical acclaim, earning an Oscar nomination and winning a Golden Globe for Best Foreign Film. Sofia has navigated fame, family, and loss with rare dignity and grace. She has always stayed connected to her Neapolitan roots and Italian identity. She inspired generations of actresses with her talent and charisma. In Nine, Sofia Loren joined an all-star cast alongside Daniel Day-Lewis, playing the protagonist's wise and dignified mother. Though a supporting role, her presence added emotional gravity and a touch of classic elegance to the musical. In The Life Ahead, Loren returned to the screen as a Holocaust survivor, caring for troubled children. Her raw, heartfelt performance earned global praise, marking a powerful comeback at age 86. Her career spans over 7 decades, from neorealism to Netflix. Loren remains cinema royalty, beloved in Europe and Hollywood alike. At nearly 90, Sofia Loren is still the definition of timeless beauty.